Okay, so it says that I'm on, but let's see if I actually am. Okay, good. My god, that was a ton of rupees I just wasted. Okay, let's see. How am I going to finish this? I don't know if I'm even going to be able to finish this tonight. Anyway, welcome, folks. Back to the Great Sea Map after almost 2 weeks of no streaming, because, damn, sure got preoccupied, didn't I? But it's okay. It's going to happen. Just checking a couple of things here, and then we'll get started. Even though I already started. There we go. Okay. Alright, so, gosh darn it, one last test. I always think I'm prepared for these things, and I'm not. Not even the slightest. Just checking a couple. Okay, good. Might need to bump up the game audio a little bit. Oh! Wow, something... I must have accidentally scrolled it down. Oh. Don't overdo it. Okay. Good. Okay, so let's see. Where should I go? I should go pick up some heart items. That would be a good idea. So now we have Zant, and since it's a quiz, I'm going to want a strong weapon. Finally got the other two characters out of the way. I had to complete 5% of the Laurel map to do that. And even then, I think that took like almost half an hour to get those two. Jeez. What a ordeal. I'm not even going to bother with trying to get magic or whatever. Let's just see if we can get through this quickly. The Water Temple, that would be you. Okay, how about we try not fighting carelessly? It's been a while since I played this. Like, I literally haven't touched the game ever since the last time I streamed, which is kind of a bit much. Dang it. Didn't think I'd have to use this. Wow. Okay. I need to get him away from Tetra. Come here. Come here. It's kind of ridiculous that you can actually just dodge that. Okay. Yeah, there hasn't been too much going on as far as the game's concerned. I really haven't had too much chances to play it, really, if all things considered. If I had all the free time, I probably would have already had, like, all the weapons and everything, but I've been slacking hard. The one who botched a ritual. Wait, the one who botched a ritual? Oh shoot, this must be something related to Wind Waker. But wait, Moblins... No, Moblins appear in Wind Waker, but they don't appear in... Or these guys, the Style Masters, I'm pretty sure they don't, so... No, they do. So wait, should I go after the Style Master? The one who botched the ritual. I don't remember too much of Wind Waker's story or a lot about the enemies, so I don't know which one's right. Oh, well, there's my answer. It was the Moblin. Well, let's see what the last question is and see if I have a shot at that one. It's the first time I haven't been able to answer a quiz question correctly. That sucks. just see what question number 3 is, and then we'll try it again. Compass owner. That would be Winkle. Okay. That's kind of annoying. So the Moblin botched a ritual. I might have to look that one up because I don't remember. Do they mean Woodworker's story or do they mean this game's story? Because that's the only way I could think that Volga would have attacked the water temple. At least that's the only thing that I can think of that would make sense. I don't know. No. There's really not much to consider when it comes to botching rituals. Unless, of course, the lore of Zelda is much more deeper than I thought, but I really don't have any say on what goes on in the lore, because I barely know the rules. I've only played about half of them. Kind of sad, but it's true. I'm gonna see if I can use that hook shot. Oh, wrong one. Oh well. Oh, hey, Super Luigi. You know what? You actually missed nothing. I started about 5 minutes ago. How you doing, bud? Yeah, trust your day's not been too hectic, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, good. No battery. I knew I forgot something. Ah, come on. Yeah, I was going to start earlier, but I was like, you know what? Let me just see if I can knock out a whole bunch of badges. And then after half an hour, I was like, oh my god, I got 20 more characters to do? So I just said, no, screw it. Let's just get on with it. Oh wait, you don't think any moblins screwed up anything in Skyward Sword? I hadn't considered that. I mean, the only thing closest to a ritual that happened in this game I could think of is that in Winkle's Tale, there's that map where Girim's trying to resummon the imprisoned, but it keeps failing. And there's these ceremonial troops, but if that's the logic they're basing it on, then I don't know. I can't think of too many other rituals that have failed and moblins were involved. Because the moblins look vastly different in, like, every Zelda game, pretty much. Yeah, that's the first time in a long time that I haven't been able to answer any of those quiz questions, because I just had no idea at this point what they were even referring to. Well, whatever. I mean, I guess there's going to be a few of those. Man. Here I was thinking that, like, I'm going back to the whole badge thing. Here I was thinking I had all the materials I needed to finish everyone's badge tree. Not even close. Not even close. I kept running out of, like, the silver, you know, the rare materials that some of the captains drop, like, you know, Dinophos, Aerophos, Redead, etc. So I ran out of those, which meant that I couldn't get a bunch of, you know, the good badges crafted, and some trees are looking pretty bare. And I also had to spend at least 1,000,000 rupees on badges alone. So with like 20 more characters to go, that's probably another 2 to 3 million on just badges. Never mind the materials. So yeah, looking forward to that. I think I'm actually gonna like just put down a video of like how long it takes to get through all those badges, because it's pretty ridiculous. I'm starting to understand why I left it for so long, because I just couldn't stand it. It's not like Fire Emblem Warriors where you can just turn off the whole confirm that you've done this. In that game, if you want to get someone's crest tree, you know, maximized right away, all you do is just go... It's so fast, it just blows my mind. Especially useful when you consider the DLC characters, but yeah, I wish this game had that. It doesn't. Really cool story questions? Oh, really? Wow. It goes to show how much I was paying attention to, you know, Yuga's tale. Dang. That does make sense now that you mention that, because yeah, Volga did attack the Water Temple, and Durinya tried to fight him alone because he's not very bright sometimes. And then there's the Gimmick thing with the failed. Yeah, and then yeah, we'll of course have the compass at the end, so that makes sense. They all make sense. I don't know how I missed that. Seems a good observation. But then again, that's kind of my failure for not noticing it in the first place. So I just realized that this is a messenger mission, and I actually didn't fail. That's good. Wait, barrier specialists? If there's messengers, what's the point of the barrier specialists? They're not capturing keeps. Whatever, they just get rid of them anyway, he's so weak. Once you get all the combos and base capturing badges, you just sort of cruise and get what you feel afterwards. Yeah, that was my mentality too. Like, the most important badges to me were the Cookery Sword badges, so you get all your attacks. At least one special attack badge, because having 2 gauges is nice. I tried to get the Focus Spirit ones if I could, but other than that, I'd get the potion badges. If possible, a Neru's Love badge, because not flinching after an enemy hits you once or twice is actually really nice. And after that, I probably get the one that lets hearts recover more health for you. So yeah, the priorities are kind of there with the badges, but I find that, yeah, aside from the attack badges, those are the ones you must have first. Just because usually C5 and C6 are going to be your best tools. Indeed. But man, like, even for the last 2 characters that I finally unlocked, I still had all the materials I need to get all their attacks. I couldn't get any of their, like, well, pretty much all of their gold badges, because I ran out of materials by the time I got to them and remembered, oh right, these 2 just joined. And then I had to save up enough rupees to get both Yuga and Ravio to level 95, which costs about 2.5 million rupees each. And then I also pumped up some other characters, like Toon Zelda, who was sitting around at 30. So now, yeah, everyone is at least over level 50. I think that's a pretty good point to leave it at. So when I went to the bazaar today, I basically spent the equivalent of 9 million rupees. Half of that was on levels. Actually, most of it was on levels. What are we talking about? But at least 1.5 million of that was on badges, which is pretty insane. And now there's certain bosses I have to farm, like Goma for the acid, King Dodongo for his crystals, Argorok for both the jewel and the embers. I need to get Re-Dead Knight ashes. Like, I have to get all these specific things again. It's crazy. I thought I had like 20 of each, but no, not even close. Oh wait, there's treasure to be found in this map, isn't there? Oops. Well, that's one taken care of. That's another one. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing, as usual. Come Oof, yeah. So, if you see my rupees at 120,000 instead of 9 million, that's why. Because I just completely destroyed the rupee wallet. It took like half an hour, but it was worth it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I like to think it's worth it. I mean, what else am I going to spend rupees on? Forging weapons, sure, but there's not really too many skills I'm going to remove just yet. And the cost of that was even dropped, too, which I don't know if I noticed it before, but it is a thing, which is nice. Instead of 300,000 rupees, it now costs 30,000 rupees to remove a skill, which is nice. So that means you can probably customize your weapon with barely any money at all now. Assuming you have the skills unlocked that you want to customize anyway. Eventually leveled everyone to 60, but that was because you were just constantly broke. Broke. That's what the beginning of the game is like. You just don't really have enough rupees to do anything useful. For the most part. I can't remember if there's a piece of food here or not. I guess we'll find out. Let's just see how tough this boss is, shall we? Oh, wait, I forgot to get the fairy. I don't think I have to worry. It's Wizro after all. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. I am too, but not enough to lose my A rank, that's for sure. Whoa, don't weak point smash. I was finished off the bat by accident before I did this. I gotta try to learn how to focus and multitask in order to make this more efficient. Otherwise, I'm going to have to redo maps, which is the ultimate time loss. Oh, I thought it was a 4. Get over here so I can heal you. Thank you. Usually leveled up everyone to 60. I mean, 60 is a good place to have everybody. That's at least high enough to finish most content in the game, barring whatever weapon you have. I don't know how we're going to get everyone to 255, though. That is going to be the ultimate test of patience. You're going to have to find a way to generate rupees really fast, because the rupee trick's gone. And natural leveling up is a thing, but only certain characters are really good for it, like young Link, for example. And that's if you're sacrificing drops. Like, I know there's a way to quickly level up young Link to 255 if you just get an experience boost, get an experience weapon, have him go to a specific map, kill all the enemies except for one, let that one enemy kill you, restart the map, and rinse and repeat for about an hour or two, and then he'll be level 255. Because every run gives you like 2, maybe 3 levels or something like that. But man, what a pain in the arse that is. That's going to be like 10 to 15 or more hours of just grinding the one stage with a very specific setup for every character, and you're not going to be making money, you're not going to be getting materials, you're not going to be getting food, and you're definitely not going to be leveling up fairies. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. No, I'm going to keep that one. Yeah. So yeah, I think we'll see how far we get with natural experience that we're gaining with all the characters, and then if the grind is necessary, then we can move on with it. Maybe. Oh yeah, Wizard's level 2 weapon. I need to get this. Oh yeah, I did this first just to get the Sculpture out of the way. I mean, I was going to have to come back anyway. So Wizro, we're going to give you something to do. Tetra, we're going to give you something to do. Nibbly, we're going to give you something to do. There. Getting a little better at making decisions, but I need to multitask better. And I've already forgotten what to find on this stage. No, it's a heart container, a weapon. I don't think there's anything else. And I don't think that keep on the top right's worth capturing, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to check first. Lakeside, Temple face. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is one of those... Oh, barrier keeps, okay. We know how to handle these. I'm just gonna dispatch characters to those keeps simultaneously. There you go. I don't know, I think that ultimately my goal is going to be trying to get all the weapons first before I like 100% everything. Because I really want to start getting legendary and start making, like, you know, level 2 weapons that are comparable to 4+ and all that. It was kind of a thing I was doing, like, in the original version, and it was super hard to do in this version. You'd almost never get a 5-slot level 1 weapon drop. I did get one for the silver gauntlets, and I think that was the only one I ever got. And I was happy about that because I like the way the silver gauntlets look. The gold gauntlets kind of are okay, but once you get the power gauntlets, then it's just like, oh, chain chomp only. From that point on. It's not the silver ball, it's not the gold spiky ball, it's just chain chomp or flaming chain chomp, and that's about it. Or you can go 8-bit if you really wanted to, but... Yeah, that's another thing I haven't actually done yet, is like try to use 8-bit versions of the weapons. Because you have to turn them on, essentially. Right? It's a switch now, instead of like a whole nother weapon that a bunch of characters have to collect. Yeah. I think the next time I clear a stage, I'm going to try and plug in this controller, because I know these things die, and when they die, the game doesn't always pause. Sometimes well, I think, like, it doesn't pause right away, and that could be a problem if I'm trying to get an A rank, so I'm going to have to take care of that. Okay, so I got one of the treasures out of the way. I'll park Wizard over here and start capturing the barrier keeps. The whole idea is to just let the... What is this guy doing? He's just sit down and watch me beat him to a pulp. That's hilarious. But yeah, the idea is to defeat the barrier keeps very quickly so the barrier specialists don't get a chance to make their barriers. The 8-bit switch is maybe? Okay, I think after this I'll just show it off real quick, because it's pretty cool. It means that you can have, like, it doesn't matter what your weapon is, you can just have it go to 8-bit. It's in the options menu, but you have to go to the main screen to turn it on. Which, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Oh boy, we're fighting the stairs again. You know what that means. Enemies are going to start pushing you. Enemies and allies alike. Oh, I didn't need to use it. Man, like, they made so many improvements to this version of the game, but I wish they made more. I really do. There's a lot of things that kind of still need looking at, like hitboxes when you're in the air, and them still being on the ground. I'll never get over that one. It's just, it makes no sense. It really doesn't. Actually, I better deal with Tingle. I better deal with all these guys, really. Because I'm still looking for KOs anyway, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. Oh, right. I'm supposed to be getting a Skulltula. That's what I was forgetting. Special attacks. Oh, no. I haven't been using special attacks at all. Well, guess we'll start. So that's 43. Good start. I wonder if there's enough to just go ahead and do it again. I keep forgetting to check the Skulltula conditions. So that's about 90. You don't have a lot. You have some. Okay. Ooh, good, good. Oh man, Medley's special is not very good at attracting enemies, unfortunately. Okay, that's gotta be at least 120. Ooh, this should give me a lot of Aw. Wow. Where did that guy go? There we go. So if I'm lucky, I think the next special attack should get the Skulltula to appear. And it might actually be near here. Let's see, maybe I should take out Tingle first. Oh, he's got the red aura. And he's actually taking a lot of damage. What? Who was attacking this guy? It couldn't have been one of my allies, because they weren't down here, except for Medley, and she was on the other side. Whatever. Using Tingle with a red aura is not scary in the least. Let's see. I need more KOs, though. And more importantly, special attack KOs. A dense crowd would be appreciated. I don't think that was very good. 18. Yeah, I'm gonna need more than that. Thankfully, Medley's actually pretty good at building meter for his special attacks. Wow, you should go inside the keep, come on. Triggered light while doing aerial combos. That's pretty funny. If the Skulltula did appear over here, that'd be great. But I don't think it will. Or is it too late? Or did it already appear and I just missed it? I think I might have already missed it. Oh, wait. Wait. You have to do it before you complete the first mission, otherwise it won't appear. Okay. I've never run into that before. Oops. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. So that means I have to do the stage all over again to get the Skulltula. Well, at least it won't be too hard since Skull Kid's the boss. Light versus dark. You can't see him, but he's still taking damage. And here comes the gravity. You can't keep it up forever, unfortunately, with playable characters. Or anyone, really. Okay. So we got the weapon out of the way, which is great. I do have to come back for the Skulltula, but I'll do that later. I could have easily gotten it, but I didn't even check the Skulltula requirements, so that's my fault. Red ring, I've already got tons of those. That's a heart power. We're gonna keep that. So real quick, I'm gonna show off the 8-bit switch. So you go in... Oops, not the gallery. You go into settings. And then 8-bit weapons is a slidable option here. You just turn it on, confirm, and then if the character is using a weapon that can be swapped with an 8-bit version, it'll happen. Like, it'll even show up on the weapon screen. Let's see, what's a good place to go? How about here? Durinya's heart container. Durinya has a weapon. He gets... What does he get? Oh wait, he doesn't. Oops. Oh well. Well, I'll pick him first just to make sure I don't forget to include him. But Link for sure has a bunch of 8-bit weapons. Or at least I'm pretty sure he does. Do they appear on the screen? I remember seeing that they appear on the screen. I guess we'll test this. I'm pretty sure I saved it. If I didn't, then I'll go back and check. I haven't actually used it before. I've just seen it in action, but I haven't seen the full details of it. It's not activating. I'm gonna have to check that. I know there's an 8-bit fairy, which is why I chose that, but... Well, I guess I'll just do this mission first and try again. Yeah, Ganondorf did have a fun 8-bit weapon. I think he had, like, the key or something. Pretty sure there were jokes going around at that time that, like, oh, he's holding keyblades. And stuff like that. Which kind of is true in a sense. Leave it to Ganondorf to find a way to brutally murder you with keys. Maybe I just went too fast and didn't actually save anything. I think that's what might have happened. Or maybe the first character you pick has to be 8-bit compatible? I don't know. Man, the powered-up hammer doesn't seem to do anything. Look at that. I hit him with a powered-up hammer and nothing. He just goes down on the ground. Weak point be damned. Gotta say, when it comes to combat applications, the hammer is useless. The only reason it exists is to hit a hammered switch, a feature that shows up once or twice in the game and then is never used again. Why? I can't understand. It's kind of a shame, really, because the Skull Hammer in Wind Waker is really cool as a weapon. You could be fighting certain types of enemies, just hit them with an ice arrow, take out the Skull Hammer and just smash them to pieces and kill them instantly. Stuff like that is awesome. I love that. Even Moblin can do that too. Which is pretty cool. And Master Key from the final dungeon gives you infinite small keys. Oh, that's what it is. Think of it, yeah. That was a thing in, like, other earlier Zelda games, like Link to the Past, right? You get the boss key or the master key or whatever have you, and you can open up, like, any door with it. Locked door, anyway. At least I think that's how it worked. How did that turn into a replay smash? I don't know. I like it. You can enter the final dungeon, grab the key, and leave if you're particularly crazy. Would there be a real reason to do that, Super Luigi? Oh, I got the master key. What am I going to do with it? I'll just leave the dungeon with it. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure that key can only be used in that dungeon, though. Because that'd be pretty broken if all you had to do was just find the master key, and then every other dungeon just opens up to you immediately. Especially if it's the original Legend of Zelda we're talking about, which could be pretty cryptic at times. Oh man, this big thing to handle wants to die so bad. Wow, somehow I managed to get to it fast enough to do that. I'm amazed. I am so close to... Oh, he's dead. Good. It's one manhandle out of the way. I actually... Oh yeah, manhandle is another boss I need to kill for its materials now. So I have to look out for that. Skull Kid. I know all I'm supposed to do is get 500 KOs, but now that I'm really strong, I want to get these guys out of the way too. He looked in every door in Zelda 1? Seriously? Wow. That must have made for some particularly fun randomizers then. Oh, I found the master key. That means I get to open up any key in any dungeon I want. And get like a bunch of items that other people in the race will get access to. Oh god, see ya. Your AI is never going to be fixed in these adventure maps, are they? She will not resist. She's usually a pain in the butt to fight, but then all of a sudden she turned into a wuss whenever you go to the new adventure maps. It's weird. I don't get it. Sets your key count to 255. So your counter would just read a key? Wow, what a fun way to make the game just recognize that you have permanent keys. Oh, you just have 255 of them. No wonder you can open any door. I like that idea. I don't know how well the Great Fairy's going to be able to kill this manhandler, but I guess I could try. Ah, never mind. I defeated 500 enemies before. Something that struck me as odd in a lot of Legend of Zelda games is that whenever you collect keys, they'll put like a separate item on the HUD to count how many keys you have, but are you really ever going to be holding more than 2 or 3 keys at a time? They put a leading 0 digit in front of it to indicate, oh, you could possibly have 10 keys all at once, but you never do. I don't even think in... Actually, wait. I think in Ocarina of Time, if you're doing that, the training grounds, you might be able to hold up to, like 10 or 12 keys. You know, because that's how you get the ice arrows. But other than that, yeah, you're never going to have like 10 or 12 keys you got to use in succession, right? But the leading 0 is always there. It always bugged me. It's like, am I ever going to have to collect more than 10 keys? No, you don't. Something similar would happen in like the Mega Man games too. Like the older ones. They would always count your lives as 0, 3, and you can get up to 9 of them, but no more. So it's like, well, what's the point of having a leading 0 digit if you can't have it? A tens digit if you can't use, you know, more than 10 lives. Or, you know, those games where you can have a high score, and then there's like a bunch of leading zeros in the millions and in the billions. It's like, you're never going to get your score that high, so why put those there? Makes no sense. Oh, the training ground only had like 8 to 9 keys. Oh, well, yeah. That's true. I can't think of any Zelda game where you hold, like, you could possibly hold 10 or more keys at a time. Because Link to the Past had that thing. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Don't know if Wind Waker had that. Don't think Twilight Princess did either. I think at that time they were just like fixing a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I guess the main point is there's no need to have such a high key counter if we're not going to need it. It just seems like a waste of programming space, honestly. Or maybe they had to do it so that they made sure some other values didn't, like, overflow into it. I don't know. The mind of a programmer can be quite interesting. You come to understand a lot by looking at flowcharts. At first I'm like, well, what's the point of looking at the logic of a game if you're going to program it anyway? But no, that's how you organize everything. But not just games, but programs in general. It's like good luck programming anything if you don't have any congruence of what you're going to get as the end result. Wow, so many. I forgot to do King Daphne's badges. Still only has one special attack gauge, which doesn't bother me too much. I just realized I'm not even using his strong attack for faster attacks. Oops. It's too bad the owl statues have to be activated every single time. You don't get a lot of stages where you just start off with a bunch of statues activated so you get that convenience. At least we get them sometimes. I can't complain too much. Jeez. I have to wonder if there's any, like... Well, of course, there's probably no reward for 100% completing the game, other than filling out the badge list, but what good's that gonna do? I really wish there was something you get for doing that, though, because it'd be nice. It's like, oh, you get access to like a new weapon tier or something. Something ridiculous that kind of makes you feel like completing the game is worth it. I like to think that's this game's biggest problem, is that it doesn't really reward enough in certain ways. Especially when it comes to like adventure mode scenarios. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already heard my rant about the silver cuckold, but you know, stuff like that is a constant problem. Bunch of stuff that you could do, but what's the point of doing that? Or things that just outright hinder you, like, oh, the cuckolds have started fighting in this base that you need to capture. Better go in there and then just wait for 2 minutes while they have their little fight. Or if you're too strong, you actually defeat them all and just continue to wait anyway. Pretty rare to see that happen, so that's kind of satisfying, I guess. Man, corner stomp with that move, and it actually does a ton of damage. Going that way, that's a long way. Gotta keep focused and remember, there's chests I gotta collect. Good. What's the annoying part about these missions is having to hear the healing captain screaming constantly. Again. I think another one just fled. Good. Oh my gosh, what a pain in the butt. I actually need those now. I need all the silver materials, or rare as they're called. Well, this will be fast. Let's just get to 1600 kills first, then... Oh wait, we might not have enough time to do that. Aw, darn you, Water, you messed up the focus spirit special. Oh. I forgot that that's the one downside to water, is that it activates sometimes when you don't want it to. Oh well. At least this one went off without a hitch. So there can't be too much left on this map that needs to be done. Of course, if you exclude Skulltulas anyway. As for the fairies, I kind of undecided about which ones I want to keep. Oh! Okay, yeah. So, if the 8-bit switch is on, the weapons that work with it will show up with the 8-bit portraits. So I'm guessing I just have to look for whichever character has the applicable one. I don't know, does it have to be a 4+ weapon to actually show 8-bit? It looks like it does. Okay. I didn't know that's how it worked, which is kind of unfortunate. And it doesn't work with 4+, it doesn't work with 4, it has to be 4+. Apparently. Wow, so even if you wanted 8-bit weapons, you'd still have to get pretty far in the game to see them. I don't know if I have room for the summoning gate, but I'm gonna check. Do I? Yes, I do. The 8-bit compass. Wow, what a good weapon. Ha! I like it. Yeah, they're all 4+. Well, that's a shame. So, if you want 8-bit plus weapons, or if you want 8-bit weapons, they have to be of the strongest. Wow. Man, that thing looks really pixely. Kind of hilarious. I like it. Oh god, it's a Bonchu map. Hold on. Might have to treat this one a bit seriously. Or not, since I completely destroyed that in a second. Multi-element weapons and options menu? Did they really say that? Once again, some of these things I really don't pay attention to when I should. Okay, so I'm gonna move my second character to the base, because I vaguely remember this map, and the first time I played it, I lost in like 2 minutes, because the Bombchu got to my base before I even realized, oh, geez, I can destroy that. Ooh, lots of mobs here, or demons as they were called. Wow, the damage is immense. It's not even a question at this point. You just straight up died. Jeez. No moblins. I keep calling them moblins, but they're stone boys. So you gotta have multi-element weapons to get 8 bits to show up. Kind of disappointing. Which means I'll have to eventually unlock the 4+ fairy in order to get the 8-bit fairy to show up. Which is kind of funny. Okay. This is one of those times where I actually do need to go after the rally captain, because this caused problems a lot the last time I played this. Oh wait, hold on. Did I screw up the Skulltula again? Oh man. Okay. I forgot about the Skulltula. Okay, first let me take care of our battery problem, then we'll restart, and then we'll do this. Wow, that's pretty strict. Left side? No, right side. There. Oh my gosh, but now I can't go anywhere. I have to reposition my mic and everything. I hope this is okay. Might sound a little... Yeah, that's better. Okay. So this time we really need to focus on our whole special attacks thing. Well, we gotta build up meter first before anything else. Wow. The speed of the destruction of that was horrendously fast. That is a large one, we want to save that. Okay. This is your favorite 8 bits, huh? That would have been a great thing if this were Twitch. You can have 8 bits. Well, nah. In all honesty, though. I mean, as fun as the 8-bit weapon looks, sure does clip into objects very often. I don't think I'll get much here. Oh, wait, Toon Link. Okay, I don't know why, but Toon Link sometimes gets hyper armor during the attacks where he exposes weak point gauge, so no matter what he's hit by, he won't flinch. And it actually makes him easier to defeat, because look at that, I just took him out in like a second because of it. Kind of funny. But, enough about that. We gotta get rid of those Bombchus before things get out of hand quickly. Oh, speaking of which... bits thing figured out, but... Actually, I might not destroy that in time. Let's see. If I can build up some special right before it... Oh, okay, never mind. That was pretty close. Oh, come on, are you serious? The Tiny Force just does not want to fall back. I like how even if you get knocked out of it, the Windfish will still continue to attack for you. Unlike most other attacks, right? If I just had a lot of special right now, it would be perfect. Oh, gold sculpture here, good. I was just about to say, I hope I didn't, you know, not clear the objectives, but I did. It's right here. Perfect. I'm actually going to go ahead to the boss and see how much damage I can do, but first, let's get rid of this jerk. There we go. Oh my gosh. Looks like I'm gonna have to find the one that's boosting morale first. I wasn't paying attention to that, because I forgot. Oh, he's over there. I just have to wonder if it's actually possible to go ahead and finish the objectives, or finish the map rather. I forget which section of the map this is colored, and I really don't feel like scrolling through my screenshots to try and figure it out. I don't even know if I took a picture of this eventually. I thought I got them all, but unfortunately. Fi's in trouble. She's probably gonna flee. Wait, I hope she isn't my... No, she isn't. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that rally captain now before this creeps all over my base, takes my base before I even finish the map, and makes me have to retry again. That takes care of that. Let's see. Sculpture is taken care of. I've got the key. Oops, I need that one. I guess I'll get Marin to go up there. Just need to clear out the base one more time, and then we can start focusing on finishing the map. Yay. Yo, going to get this tomorrow. Oh, Tetsuo, hey buddy. How you doing? I haven't seen you in the longest time. I didn't think you'd actually come for a visit, but hey. If you're gonna get this tomorrow, here's the biggest tip I'm gonna give you. You want to clear at least half of Legend mode first, just so you can unlock like a good portion of the characters. Well, they all start off unlocked, but most of them anyway. But you need to get some progress in Legend mode before you can really start doing anything in Legend mode. And since that's where you're going to get the strongest weapons, by the time you finish a good portion of Legend mode, you'll probably be level 30. And I think at that point, you'll have enough strength to start tackling the harder adventure maps. And if you get some powerful weapons earlier on, it's going to make things a lot easier for you. Because, yeah, the Master Swords are a pretty good, you know, benchmark to start with. but because it won't get any stronger for a long time, it'll eventually fall off as you do the harder dash, so that might be a good way to start. But yeah, it was kind of annoying to have to start all over again, but considering how much has changed compared to the Wii U version, I actually don't mind it. It actually kind of made me learn a few things, if anything. So I'm nowhere near the point where I can start optimizing things, but I'm fairly close enough to start, like, you know, making good stuff, good setups. I need to go and grind more materials, unfortunately, because I found out that I don't have nearly enough to actually start, like, finishing all the badge trees and doing all this stuff and making sure everything's unlocked. The Skulltulas are definitely going to be a bit of a pain, but, we'll get them eventually. Wait, you can barely hear me? Are you sure? Oh, no. It might be where I moved my microphone, actually. Hold on. As soon as I finish this map, I'm just going to do a quick test, because, gosh darn it, I had it perfect, and then all of a sudden I screwed it up again. I don't know how, but I did. Yeah, Tetsuo, I know you had, like, kind of a different opinion on some of the other warrior games, the ones you didn't like too much, and I thought this might be one of them, but I don't know. Every character is unique, so that's definitely something it's got going for it. Oh, darn it. I have to get Lana all the way up here now. I know there's going to be a few characters you don't like using, but I think there's more good than bad with this game, as opposed to some of the other warrior games, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Like Super Luigi says, you kind of have to play it firsthand to really get an idea of if you're going to like it or not. And situations like this, where I might lose if I don't watch what I'm doing, they don't come up too often if you play carefully. I'm just kind of juggling, oh my goodness. I'm just juggling a lot of things at the same time, so I'm kind of forgetting, oh wait, my base needs to be cleared. Oh wait, I gotta do this. So, yeah. At the very least, optimization isn't going to be a pain, like too difficult or too frustrating, so... The hardest thing is probably getting, like, full, like, everybody leveled up and getting, like, full health and all that. That's going to be a challenge in itself. Because you're going to need a lot of patience. Fire Emblem is those two clones. Yeah. I actually stuck with Fire Emblem Warriors quite far. Like, sometime after 3 DLC. I still go back to it every once in a while, because, I mean, it's good fun. But this one, I've like always come back to, even before this new version came back or came out, because like it's that much fun. It's just, oh, I could wrap up a stage in like a couple minutes and just know that I've slaughtered hundreds if not thousands of people in just 3 minutes. I mean, the mooks really don't care. You don't care too much about if you're not doing adventure mode, but it's really about the captains and the playable characters and everything. And the bosses, I guess. The bosses are definitely going to be a test of patience, because you can't just wail on them. Not in the normal sense, anyway. I think the hardest thing to optimize right now is going to be the fairies, because even though it's not hard, you have to have a ton of food to give them in order to get those great skills. And not only the food, but, like, you gotta administer them properly, and you gotta get their stat points to a certain point, and yeah. Let's just say that grinding gratitude crystals are probably the last thing you're gonna do in this game, if you ever get that far. You won't have to worry about it. I actually did like... Well, here's the thing about Fire Emblem, or Fire Emblem Warriors, because I I actually really did like the game. Because basically it felt like Hyrule Warriors if it was more improved, essentially. I mean, it's got a lot of the same sound effects and the same design to it. And, you know, I managed to stick with it for a good, what was it, 100 and something hours? And that was over the course of, like, the whole time it was out. You know, I put in, like, a couple hours a day, that kind of thing. At least I used to. Not so much anymore. I did like it, but there's stuff about it that really kind of put me off, and if it wasn't the clones, it was the whole... Well, the story's kind of not great. And I know people complain up and down about Rowan and his voice and everything, but... Oops, I want that. But, like, the supports really did, you know... I like the supports. I did like that, you know, they patched in new features that the base game didn't have. One of the best being that, like, if you wanted to upgrade your character, like, they're not called badges in that game, they're called crests. And if you wanted to upgrade them, you can just hit the button once, bam, instantly crafted, 1 second, that's all it takes. In this game, you have to press A, confirm, watch the animation, confirm again, and then you move on to the next one. And what it took me half an hour to do in the bazaar would only take you about 2 minutes in that game's shop. So, yeah, imagine how much easier it would have been. Oh boy, Phantom Gaming, this is gonna be fun. Not a Fire Emblem fan at all, skipped on the cutscenes. Yeah. And I remember you did mention that in your videos, which I understand. Like, some people do just play the games for the story. I guess I may as well unlock that. At one point, I kind of was like that, but I don't know. I give the story a chance, and then if I'm just, like, you know, grinding or whatever, obviously I skip. Not a really good, like, connoisseur when it comes to stories in the first place, so I kind of get that mentality. Can't bring yourself to get cutscenes. Really? Well, thankfully, there's a couple games out there that actually share that mentality really super easy, and Final Fantasy X is one of them. Because in the multiple versions of that game that's been released, you still can't you just can't skip cutscenes in that game ever. It's just not possible for some reason. I feel for anyone who speedruns that game, because you gotta watch all the cutscenes, so the game's like, what, 11 hours? Half of that's gonna be just watching all the cutscenes, which is, well, doesn't sound like an ideal fun time. I mean, first time around, I get it, but I would say I'd leave program the option to skip it, if you want. Or maybe just make it so it's like, oh, if this is your second time playing the game, then you can skip all cutscenes. That I'm fine with. But just not letting you skip them ever, it makes you playing the game, like, if you just want to get to the gameplay parts, it just does make you playing the game kind of annoying. Okay, let's see if we can get a little more efficient about this. Oh, wrong character. Too many codes, yeah. That's the biggest complaint a lot of people had about Fire Emblem Warriors, is that pretty much half the cast were just clones of each other. Or semi-clones, of which there were very few. It's kind of unfortunate because, I mean, if you think about it, there really wasn't much reason to have clone characters in that game. Like, if you've actually ever played a Fire Emblem Warrior, or Fire Emblem game in general, I guess the older ones are all kind of clone-y, but the new ones, like, everyone's pretty much unique. Even down to their animations. I don't know. I don't know if that game's gonna get a sequel with the way it performed. I mean, it seems to have performed pretty well, but I don't know. Let's just finish it. Good. Typical cuck fiends cannot be defended. Yeah. But then you got good games that do that, like, you know, the Final Fantasies. At least, you know, before 10. There we go. I can't use any of these. Whoops. Come on, hurry before he gets up. Yeah, he got up. Okay. God. This guy's kind of a pain in the butt to fight once he gets into his second phase. And then he has this attack. This one caught me for a surprise the first time I saw it. It's just a bunch of wave slash motion. Oh, I didn't hit it back. Come on. That has got to be the weirdest sound I've ever heard. Like, I am 100% guaranteeing that in Wind Waker, this boss never made that noise. That is hilarious. Oh, God. Oh, man. If there's one thing that I don't like about the Joy-Cons is that I think if you use the Joy-Cons too much or too long, like the, you know, the heat from your fingers will start, like, affecting the plastic around the buttons, and it looks horrible. Because I try to keep my controllers as clean as possible, but the Joy-Cons just look horrible around the buttons. So I don't know if there's any way to stop that from happening. It even happened when I tried using gloves. It's kind of dumb. Can you show the boots moveset? Oh, sure. You mean Winkle's boots, right? Yeah, well, she's the only one that has boots. Oh no, I forgot to do the song. Oops. Oh man. Well, I guess we're doing that again. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can get another sculpture out of the way. Just change it up a little bit. This will be perfect. Yeah, Linkle's weapons are actually pretty fun, both of them, which is nice. Back when you were 11 or so, getting brick-walled in Tales of Symphonia. Had to listen to the pre-boss dialogue. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, I get where you're coming from with that. Oh, you died at the boss. Well, now you gotta watch the cutscene leading up to the boss again. Even mashing through the text, you still gotta go through a lot, right? Oh, right. I need to find out what I need for the Skulltula. It is 150 enemies with special attacks. That'll be easy. Now that I know it, anyway. It's good to know what the objective is before I try to start the stage. So the thing with the boots is that they kind of feel slow at first, but you kind of get a knack for them as you play. They kind of got like a ground game and a little bit of aerial game too, which is nice. Yuga went down so quickly because she weak to lightning, so these boots are lightning. It's mostly a mixture of kick strokes, and for the combo attacks, Cucko's usually like help her jump around and stuff. She's got this whole theme going around where Cuckos really like her for some reason, even though you'll still end up fighting Cuckos eventually. warrior chickens. This might not have been the best map to show these off, because it's a turncoat mission, which means we gotta capture cubes up and down. Not gonna get too much of a chance to show, like, the awesome crowd control when we just gotta fight a bunch of weak enemies, you know? If I could get hasty attacks on this, I would probably put them on a lot of the weapons I plan to use, because I just feel like the boots are just a little too slow. It can be plenty fun, though. Especially when you time your attacks right. Uh-oh. Man, yeah, I really hated having to redo bosses, and it's like, oh, you got the cutscene leading after the boss. Like, Kingdom Hearts was like that. I mean, the original version, you know, where you couldn't skip cutscenes before Final Mix. So that's another example of a game where it looks like Square kind of has a long list of this. Stop blocking, don't you? Well, I almost got him before you hit me. I tried. Yeah, there you go. You don't get much in the way of aerial with this weapon, but what it does have is a little appreciated. Wow. I forgot how vastly powerful this weapon is. Probably could calm down just a little bit. Clayton, Deep Jungle? Oh, yeah. I think one of the worst places to have that was, like, before you fought Riku. Like, this... Was it the first time or the second time? I think it was the first time. Like, in Hollow Bastion, where he's like... You know, you have that conversation with Sora about why the Keyblade chose him, and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, if you lost to Riku in that fight, you'd have to go through that cutscene over and over again. It's a great scene, but... You should at least have the common courtesy to go, would you like to retry this fight? Or something. Don't forget those special attacks. Oh, yeah. I haven't been using my special attacks again because I got so caught up. That's what happens. I get a plan going, and then I just forget the plan and just do what I want. Not realizing, oh, ooh. So Impa's in trouble. That's not good. I'm probably gonna have to run up there if I don't capture this keep fast enough. There it is. I want to see if I can get, like, a leader to show up here before I run up there. Come on. Come on. I'm pretty sure there's a leader here. Yes, he is. There we go. Now, luckily, I did activate an owl statue earlier, so this will help me get there faster. Cutscene's probably the reason why I don't care for Kingdom Hearts that much. Dude, Tetsuo, Kingdom Hearts is a cluster F for its story. So, I don't think it's just the cutscenes. There's, like, lots of it going on. Oh, wait. She's fine. Oh, okay. I went up here for nothing. Like, I think the first time I played Kingdom Hearts, every time I went to a new world, I was like, man, what's going on in the plot? It's like, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Why are these guys here now? I was like, oh. But then again, I was like, what, 8 when I first played it, or something? Can't remember exactly. I was young when I first played it. At least I'm pretty sure. Oh, did I mess up the Skulltula again? I'm pretty sure I did. God dang it. I'm losing my mind with these Skulltulas, it's insane. At least I know where the Turncoat soldiers are, but I'm not going nowhere until I have those KOs now. So first we're going to start off by using a potion. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to go gold soon, and we probably don't know what's going on in the story. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me in the least. I'm sure if we read someone who's compiled all the cutscenes and provided brief explanations, maybe it'll start to make sense. Probably not. I mean, there's the main games, then there's side games, then there's like the mobile game, which apparently factors into the story somewhere, and yeah. Okay, if this is not enough special attack KOs, I don't know what is, so that should take care of that. Okay, now let's go get those turncoats. I'm about to do some trophy hunting in Chain of Memories. Oh god, Chain of Memories trophies? Oh dude. No wait, that was... okay. I remember that for the original Kingdom Hearts, well on PS3, or I guess PS4, didn't you have to beat the game like 3 times? Once on each difficulty, and there was a challenge where you had to beat the game in like under some time limit. I forget what time limit. And then there's also another trophy where it's like, you have to beat the game without ever changing your equipment, or something like that. So that meant you couldn't use, like, you know, the Ultima Blade, or you were stuck with the Kingdom Key. You couldn't use Atlas armlets or any improved equipment. And I think that applied for your whole party, which is kind of unfortunate. Water Spirit. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I started to stop bothering with platinum trophies, because unless it's a game that I love to death, it's probably not worth your time. Some of them are completely ridiculous. I mean, just look at Star Ocean 4. Oh my god. Anybody who platinumed that game has got the patience of a god. And then there's some games you can't even get a platinum trophy for because it's like, oh, you gotta do this stuff online, but then they shut down the servers, so nope, can't do it anymore. Standalone and yeah, standard and beginner. And I'm pretty sure you have to do it on pro too, don't you? For Kingdom Hearts at least? I can't remember. It's been way too long since I played the first Kingdom Hearts to begin with. Yeah. I guess you didn't help pick up the PS4 version. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate because the one big thing that the PS4 version improved over the other versions is the loading times. Especially for Kingdom Hearts 2. Good lord, what a problem that was. And trust me, I played that version on the PS3. Drove me nuts. Oh, what's that? The Daigo boss? Here, spend almost 30 seconds loading it again. Every time. Or, oh hey, you know why you use your drive form? Here, have Sora sit in stasis for like 10 seconds almost. It's like, damn. Not only that, but there were also some other things that were wrong with the game. Someone who's much more knowledgeable can point those out, because I don't know the gist of it. Apparently the game like had a tendency to crash if you did certain things. Or sometimes there was a factor that would cause it to crash beyond your control, which is pretty annoying. Wow, my KOs are kind of sucking right now. What map do you say is the best to start on? Oh, you mean for adventure mode? Well, I guess it depends on how strong you are. Oh crap, where's the sculpture? Oh no, it's on the other side. Ooh boy. So, my original thought was that the Twilight Princess map would be one of the best ones to start with, because on that map, you get double material drops. It's an effect that's oh god, it already fled. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, well, whatever. I'm gonna just come back and get those on my own time, but I used to think the Twilight Princess map was the best one to go for to start with, because the first thing you need in the game if you want to start unlocking stuff like Focus Spirit Duration and all the good stuff is materials. Like, you need materials. Bar none, when you start playing the game, the first thing you're going to need is materials, and you need to go through most of Legend mode to get, like, the basic materials you need to start actually doing most of what you're going to do in the game. Specifically when it comes to getting your moveset, because that's priority number one, is unlocking your moveset. And you won't be able to do that for most characters until you get, like, some basic materials out of the way. Please tell me there's magic around here. No, there isn't. So, I think that's going to be one of the best maps to start with, but the difficulty is it's hard. The maps are designated by a base difficulty. Like, there's 2 easy maps, 2 hard maps, 2 normal maps, and then there's 3 hero maps. And the ones that are on hero are basically the ones you don't touch until you're really strong, or you want to be really risky. Like, if you don't have a level 3 weapon, probably wouldn't want to go to one of those maps just yet. And you need a decent level because your defense is based on your level in this game. So if you go to, like, the hardest adventure map at level 12 or something, you can expect to, like, just die in 2-3 hits. And everything will take forever to kill, so... Honestly, you should probably start off with, like, making progress in the Great Sea, so that you can get level 2 weapons, or if you think you can handle it, go to Master Quest and try to get level 3 weapons. And then once you get some level 3 with characters you're really good with, then try and go for 4 or 4+ in, like, Termina, Majora's Mask. Yeah. It really depends on what you want to accomplish first. Is like, do you want to try and get strong weapons first? Do you want to try and get materials first? Yeah. Like, I really tried. Oh heck, I'm level like 15. I could probably handle this. Let's just go straight to like Laurel or Grand Travels. That didn't go well at all. It took me like 20 minutes to beat a map on there, and that was the green section. So imagine if it was the red section where the difficulty varies the most. Like, ugh. Yeah. So I recommend just starting with, like, probably one of the first 2 maps on easy if you're not level 10 or 15, and then try to go to normal or hard after that, and you should be good. Because I think the biggest thing about... Oh, really? I think the biggest thing about how hard it's going to be to start is, like, what level you are and what you want to accomplish. And... yeah, being low level is going to make the higher maps much more difficult just because you have no leeway. And the only way to, like, make a lot of progress on some maps is to get an A rank, so... yeah. I forgot to do that last time. Legend mode is the campaign, yeah. It's basically story mode. You go through the story mode to unlock more maps in adventure mode. Because, like, if you do a couple maps in legend mode and then go straight to adventure mode, you'll probably get a little far, and then you'll get a message saying, oh, you can't open this map yet. Try progressing in legend mode or something. And it's like, sometimes they do that because you need a specific item to defeat a specific boss that shows up on that map. Damn it, I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, I was going to try to cheese this map because I did it already. So... one thing I will say, though, is in the first adventure map, you'll want to go there first because you can unlock more characters, and one of them is going to be young Link, and he's probably, like, one of the strongest characters in the game because of his gimmick. So, you can use him to accelerate your progress very quickly if you're smart with it, I guess you could say. So I need to beat the bosses again. Yeah, it's hard to describe. Like, I've been playing this game for a long time, and even then, it's kind of hard to describe the fastest way to get to, like, you know, the font of power, where you kind of get to do anything. Because it's really based on what character you're using, and, like, young Link is just such a high tier on his own, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, he almost trumps the Master Sword with how strong he is. It's pretty crazy. Might want to get closer if I'm going to do this tennis. Okay, just want to knock him down while I go look for... So, I'm pretty sure you'll be familiar with young Link's gimmick if you've played Fire Emblem Warriors and used Tiki. But he can turn SP into magic, and when he activates his magic, he transforms into Fierce Deity Link. And when he's Fierce Deity Link, most of its attacks act like the Master Sword. There's like light beams and projectiles, and I wonder if I have enough. Nope. I'm gonna look for one more magic pot or something. Because I want to try and take down Phantom Ganon in one go. There we go. What are you doing? Oh, it's full. Whoops. I forgot he does that when the gauge is full, just to be funny. Okay. Remember how this goes. Glass cannon. I want to try and kill him. Yeah, as you can see, the damage is pretty ridiculous. Use the cannon while on Link's horse. Actually, I've never seen that. That is a good question. I might have to try that out. Sorry, dude. We got other plans today. Oh, wait. I'm not going to be able to maintain anything about this mode. Oh, wait. I can use it to knock down the boss. If I get close enough. Don't move. Okay, good. Glass cannon is still in effect, so I might still be able to kill it. Let's see. Gotta be careful, otherwise they'll kill me instantly. Oh, wait, it wore off. Aww. I could have gone for the weak point. Nobody kinda Link. That's the problem with Helmrock. He's a worse King Dodongo when his health is low. He just does not want to expose his weak point. Come on. He's gonna go for another dive. Nope. Oh, for freak's sakes. Maybe I have to bait him into doing it or something. There we go. What? What the heck? Excuse me? Why did the hammer miss? Oh boy. I'm almost thinking I should just go find more magic at this point, because I'm just not getting him to expose his weak point. What is this? Come on. Maybe I gotta, like, prod him by attacking him or something. There we go. See, this time it worked. What the heck was that all about? Can you bait him into attacking like King Dodongo? I'm not sure. Like, when I started attacking his legs, he suddenly seemed like he wanted to peck the ground, so... Maybe that's how you do it? Because you saw that, like, for a good, like, minute and a half, he was just stomping around, flying around, and not doing what I needed him to do. And then when he finally pecked, I used the hammer, and it misses. I'm like, what's going on? Well, at least he gave me a super rare material. I'll take that. Oh, the enemies are hidden. Okay, we have to do some map shenanigans here. Okay, so I need to use the power bracelet on the rock. And then use the Korok leaf on the spinner. There we go. Attacks more if you just beat on him while he talks. I guess so. Maybe that's how it works. I felt like it was the opposite for King Dodongo, because I would attack him and then he kind of like stutters a little bit and he just doesn't use his fire. But maybe that's because he was just moving. You just gotta attack him while he's not moving. Don't keep forgetting you do that. So for this map, we're just trying to defeat the ones who are boosting morale. Okay. Volga's pretty damn good, so this shouldn't be a problem. Especially when you can control the arc of his flames like that. It makes his ability to capture bases pretty cool and solid. I think there's a boss on this map, so we'll see if maybe just attacking them will prompt them into using their weak point more. That's the one thing I couldn't really figure out about King Helmrock or King Dodongo, is how to get them to expose their weak points more often. Wait, where'd that other player go? The color BS if this stage wasn't in the... Yeah, that's the only way Mulgara would even make half sense. To be quite frank. Mulgara's theme. They probably could have gotten away with putting more Mulgara as a boss, but I don't know. Considering how that boss fight works, it might have been difficult to have it like flying around and get the hook shot to work on it. Or no, you used the grappling hook on that boss, didn't you? Or could you use both? Because I know the hook shot and the grappling hook are in Wind Waker, and they both have similar functions. Okay, the grappling hook is for Goma, though. Maybe it just depends on how you approach it. There isn't a Skulltula here, is there? No. Let me get back. Alright. We all need a break sometimes. Part of my problem is sometimes I just forget to take a small break. Streaming. So let's go for a straight 6 hours with no breaks. Yeah, that's totally not gonna have repercussions. So which keeps have the treasures? I need to see these. So, South Mine. Oops. Okay. Don't know why I didn't finish capturing that, but okay. Actually, I need to start killing Redeads, because I just used up like all their silver materials, which I need again. So it might actually pay to just go after these guys for a bit. In fact, let's go ahead. Oh, I don't have material mask on this fairy. Dang it! There you go. Oops, I skipped that, but that's the boss key. Okay. We need it sooner or later. Okay, so I'll need to go... Let's just take out the last target. The KOs are still lacking, but we should be able to get some good progress here. And I need to capture that keep on the route anyway. Man, this remix is just so darn good. I wish all of them were kind of like this. Just have to feed some pets. That's okay. They're gonna starve if you don't feed them. Man. It's one of those things I missed out on was having a pet, because my parents were so adamantly against it when I was a kid, and I guess they thought that we wouldn't be responsible enough to handle one, which I can understand now that I'm grown up, but man. Because if we did have a pet when we were kids, it probably would have passed away by now, and maybe that's the reason. Because how many dogs live past, like... I don't know what the average dog life is, but I'm pretty sure, you know, they don't live super long, from what I remember. It's assuming they're healthy, of course. May as well do this, get some more KOs quickly. Oh, that wasn't much at all. Come on. I was hoping for like a couple hundred more to speed this up, but it looks like the keep took out most of them. Stupid pose. Yeah, they don't get any easier. I imagine. Let's just say, when we got a little bit older, we tried with goldfish, but that didn't pan out too well. And it wasn't even our fault, but yeah. Spoilers, the fish tank was broken at some point. So yeah, it was an unfortunate end. Let's not get too hasty now. Oh, she dodged that. I'm impressed. Let's get 1,400 KOs before I finish this. There we go. Oh, the boss spawns right behind you. Oh, he's imprisoned. Okay, I was not expecting that. Welcome to the most annoying boss in the game. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right now. He has so much health, I may as well cut his defense in half, otherwise it's gonna be here forever. Ah, dang it. Oh, I actually killed it. I thought it was something mundane like shaking the bag. No. Actually, you know what? Before the fish tank broke, we had a problem where some of the fish kept trying to jump into the filter, and one of them ended up breaking their fins, so they would always start floating upside down. And my little sister was always like so sad when she saw that, because she knew it wasn't normal, and it's kind of unfortunate. We did have some fish in the tank die because, unfortunately, some of them just really couldn't resist like messing with the filter and trying to go where they're not supposed to go. So I guess it had something to do with how the fish tank was set up. But yeah. It wasn't pretty when we had to change the water a few times. And I guess one of us must have messed that up because we kind of rotated taking care of the fish. So we'd have a rough idea of what the last person did, but we couldn't really blame anybody if a fish died. Yeah. Okay, I guess I should start making my way towards the end. Great Sea Rule, don't get hit. Oh, we're doing another one of these, huh? I know I could remove the condition, but let's just see how good I am. Yes. Sounds like a design oversight. Maybe. I don't remember too much about the fish tank, but something about it did kind of look off. Am I still coming through on the microphone? Because I remember Tetsuo saying earlier like my voice was hard to hear. I don't know if it's one of those things where if you get like 1 foot away from the mic, it just suddenly doesn't pick up anymore. Uh-oh. Considering where this turncoat mission is placed, we're probably gonna have to capture all the keeps and not just some of them, unfortunately. Oh, jeez, I gotta remember, this is a don't get hit mission. Whoops. I always got way too careful. But then again, considering how darn OP Linkle is, maybe I don't even need to worry. So darn good. My friends have been cranked the last few weeks, so no registered rooms. Oh yeah, you got the headphone thing going on. Oh yeah, I never considered that. It's so much different when you try to use sound with your headphones as opposed to when you use them, like, just natural speaker sounds. That's kind of the setup I was running here. It's all too easy to forget how things are not so balanced when you're using headphones. Yeah, every one of these keeps has a turncoat here. I have to hurry up before those guys start chipping away at my base. I'm not gonna fall for that. Now that was close. Maybe this is the character I'll go to on the Master Quest map when it comes to don't get hit, because those stages, unlike these ones, you can't get rid of that condition. So it is asking a bit much to go the entire stage without taking damage from an enemy in a game where thousands of enemies are very common. But I seem to be handling this quite well. Just one more, maybe two more keeps, and then we're good. Please tell me I don't have to capture that keep again. Oh, man. Oh, what? Now a turncoat leader shows up? Jeez. Took your sweet time, didn't you? I really hate that. And that's a problem that's common with a lot of Muso games, is that, like, when events are supposed to happen, they just get pushed in the queue, and then they finally happen when there's room for it to happen because there's, like, 10 to 15 more messages that preceded it. So I'm gonna wait here and see if a leader will spawn. And he did. Wow. His life bar went down almost as fast as the arrow gauge did. Damn, it's a lot of enemies that just spawned out of nowhere. What the heck? Are you kidding me? There were like almost 200 KOs in a few seconds. What? Are there 2 summoners? Damn. Oh, okay. Didn't think I'd run into advantages, yeah. Oh, crap. I saw Midna doing the charge attack just in time to prevent that. I was about to eat all my health and die. I don't have hard worker, so I really do have to be careful. Come on. Midna's one of the harder characters to fight without getting hit, so I had to play it safe there. No, don't go close to me or I'll recruit you. I want to try and see if I can defeat the rogue first before we join your side. It's possible. Really annoyingly, but it is possible. Used to dread not getting hit because the Dino Folks and Livos always find a way. That's true. They're like the masters of hyper armor and annoying the heck out of you too. But Linkle can seemingly handle them just fine. Go down. Thank you. Yeah, I can just go ahead and finish the stage now because there's probably not much waiting for me here. I don't know if Tetsuo's still in the room, but hey, yeah, if you do end up getting this game, I don't know if I can get a chance to see your craft, but it's pretty fun if you ask me. It's a well-made game, so it's got a few flaws, but you know, not as bad as like a lot of other games. Well, some of the other ones, I should say. I by no means have the best opinion in the world, but you know. I think I'll leave that dark now. Let's just focus on finishing the map before I get hit and die. Because I think there's some maps on the Master Quest where it's like, don't get hit and no healing. And that's just a double whammy of death, because now you have no choice but to just try not to get hit twice, or else it's over. I mean, you could just Focus Spirit this, though. Oh, God! Okay, then. Apparently one of the Stout Children hit me from behind. That's not cool. But we got Focus Spirit, so it'll let me tank some damage before I truly lose. That was actually close. I didn't think I almost got through that map without getting hit, but then right at the end I got hit. Figures. But thank goodness that just getting hit once doesn't mean, oh, no A rank for you. No, that'd have to happen twice. Like, you'd have to recover all your health and then get hit again for that to, like, nullify your rank. Because if you get hit on one of these missions, you only take 99% of your damage quotient. So you play it right, and it doesn't matter if you get hit, because you could still get an A rank. Yeah, see? 99%. I even took like a couple more hits after that, but I think because Focus Spirit prevents you from dying, it's effectively no damage. I like that. I saved it in the end. Splatoon data update came out? No, there's a game I haven't been keeping up with, unfortunately. Funny enough, when I first got my Switch, that was pretty much the game I was playing the most of, Splatoon. And I was using like motion controls and everything, and I was actually doing pretty good. But then I kind of fell out of sorts with it. And then Rank X came out. Then it's like, wow, I can't keep up with this. Thankfully, it's still fun to go back to and play every now and then. Even without the online component, it's still got pretty good. Well, I mean, the base single player is okay, but the DLC is definitely gonna give more to work towards, which is nice. It's like a challenge mode thing, which is really cool. Don't know what's in the new data though. Again, I haven't really been like, I don't think I've played that for a couple months now. Honestly, I probably should be open to, like, just exploring more of my game collection. Maybe stream random stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Because the thing is, I don't even, like, you know, have that mentality like I used to, where it's like, oh, it's all about high quality and everything. Now it's just casual. If I have time to stream, I do it. If I have time to make a video, I do it, but I'm not going out of my way to do it. Most of the time, anyway. Of the little time I get, anyway. Wait, who am I supposed to be attacking? Oh, this is a KO competition. Ganondorf is appearing, and ooh, he actually kind of hurts, so I have to be careful here. I'm guessing we need to get rid of the Dark Skeletons to make more enemies spawn, or something. Oh my god, a team of Gurren, Ganondorf, and Sheik? What? And Midna! This is a weird KO competition, I gotta say. Wow, I'm actually taking a lot of damage. I need to be careful. Jeez. These bombs, perfect. You lose a lot of bonuses if you enter the highest rank in that mode. You must mean rank X, right? Oh my god. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that you get way more money in that mode, or that rank, as opposed to before. It's gotta be. Not even like 10 hearts of damage, thank you very much. Damn it, Yuga. Oh, what is that? Megan's one character I forgot to do the badge stuff with, because she gets staggered by everything. It really sucks. Yeah, I used to play Splatoon pretty religiously back in the day, even the original. To the point where I had like 100 of those seashell shells. Blech, I can't talk. What was it? Super seashell? Sea snail shells? Sea snail? I'm sure you can tell me what it is, because I just can't think of the name right now. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Time to mess up enemy AI. You haven't touched rank mode yet? Oh, you're missing out, dude. The thing about Turf War is that it's kind of, you know, the base game, but ranked is kind of where things get interesting. For the most part. Things can get pretty stupid in ranked, but, you know. Man, all the complaints about S plus and everything were kind of founded back in the day. But now that Rank X is a thing, most of the top tier players move to Rank X, and the rest kind of, you know, hang back. Oh god, man, Handle is going to be impossible to hit with this barrier up. I forgot about this. See that? Every time Manhandla is about to do something that lets you expose this weak point, it just retracts them immediately. Because the shade barrier is hitting every single head, and you don't get a chance to actually... You might be able to get the heads down if you time your boomerang just right, but yeah, for the most part, it's kind of a crapshoot. I want to defeat all the big bosses so more enemies show up, but I'm worried about how much damage I'm taking with them. No, I pressed the button! Oh boy. I don't know if I should bother with the bosses, because it's kind of chaotic to try and fight 3 bosses at the same time. My damage is looking pretty high. I don't think I have the leeway to go to 250, unfortunately. Dang it, Handler. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do this the normal way. Let's hope I hit them. Clam Blitz, ugh. I still haven't really gotten a grasp of that mode, because I try and splat other teammates, or like other enemy teams, so they don't get, you know, more points, but seems like that's not gonna work. It might just be better to go for points rather than splats. I'm still like rank C in that mode, so yeah, that goes to show how much I've played it. Whoa! Kicked our... Oh, that was close. Wait a second. Oh, stop that. Funny thing is that it's actually hitting Sheik, but it doesn't seem to matter. Where the heck did that come from? Did you see that? He shot it upwards, but it came from the right. Okay. Come on. Okay, that's that. I probably can get my handler. Yeah. There we go. There was like no KO showing up for that whole moment there. I mean, Clan Blitz is kind of a nice concept, but I don't think, even to this day, most people still understand how to play it well. It's kind of unfortunate. Because if anything, the hype was real when a new mode was going to be revealed. And people found, like, some model of, oh, nice, get him down for the count for good. He's not getting up for that. Unless I actually triggered it anyway. Let's see. I think I still hear the weak gate shooting. The funny thing is that he has a red aura, so I can't move him no matter how many times I hit him. Hey! Ah, he moved off screen and recovered. What a jerk. I'm gonna have to get rid of Helmrock King if there's enough time for it. Wow, I can just use weak attacks to take them both out. It's pretty ridiculous. It's funny when enemies have red auras, but they don't want to attack you, do they? So let's see if this works. I've been attacking Helmrock, and there's his weak point. Nice. What a curve, yeah. Holy cool! She better be working on a skill on that weapon, because this is crazy. Oops. 555. It might be possible to unseal this. Let's see. Helmrock King ever reveals its weak point again? Maybe. Okay, oh. I think you're right, yeah. Attacking it will expose its weak point much easier. Because that time it didn't start, like, stomping around and stuff. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. This is gonna make fun of me. I was so close to killing the Helmrock King, and I just couldn't do it. Maybe if I'd used Glass Cannon, it would have been possible. Or does it have a red aura too? I don't know. Man, you look really mad. Look at him. Without that mask, he kind of looks like he's just perpetually pissed off. I don't know how much damage I took during that map, but I'm kind of amazed I still got the treasure. I'm pretty sure the limit on this side of the map is 200%. Wow, if I didn't mess up the playable characters like I did earlier, that probably could have gone either way. I could have lost that. So close to unlocking that skill, but I still couldn't. Keep trying to throw away that health. I want health because later on when I do the challenge mode and the survival stuff, that's going to help keep my health up. Because those guys are basically hero mode and you only have very limited chance to get your health back. So that's, you know, plan B essentially. Double damage. Oh, I don't care about double damage. Wonder what could have happened to make him feel that way. Certainly not smashing his prized possession right off his face or anything. I guess you got a point there. The Helmrock King does value his mask. I think. Probably. Most likely. Let's give Zelda a chance here. Man. Just imagine if they did actually make the hammer of this game the Skull Hammer, and it's got most of the moves it did in Wind Waker. That would have been awesome. But no, it's just a hammer. And not a very useful one, unfortunately. Wow, a weak point smash saved me from eating damage. Imagine that. So many possible careers. Nice. This map's actually got a lot of targets you have to take down. Nice throw. It's funny, because right before he threw that, he purposely turned around for some reason. Oh boy. So I don't foresee too much trouble in this section of the map. But man, don't know how I feel about the idea of trying to add another fairy that I gotta juggle around. Maybe I should just finish this map, I don't know. I mean, I want to finish it 100%, but there's a lot of sculptures I still have to grab, and those take a while. But yeah, I probably should just go ahead and finish this. I mean, this is the 4th stream that I've had of this map, so let's just get a move on. Finish off the map, get that done, move on to the next, you know. Yuga. I just kind of wonder how much more I'm going to have to start searching for all the materials that I spent today trying to finish the badge tree. It's just crazy. Wait, where'd she go? Where do you think you're going? Ah, she moved before the special finished. Let's try and line up this time. There we go. Okay, Link's in danger. Good to know. What do you know? I was about to lose this map all along. Yeah, you can tell that the fatigue is starting to kick in. It's like 1 o'clock here. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of enemies. Oh jeez, Link's about to kick the bucket. Oh, well. I'm not going nowhere, buddy. It's a bit of a close one, but we managed to wrap that up. Thank goodness. I haven't lost a single stage yet, but I have had to retry a couple, so I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Aw, I didn't have to use that yet. Oh, I can't do it. Oh well. Want to see me spam special attacks in the last part of this map? It's gonna be funny. There's gonna be nothing they can do about it if I just corner them like this. Nope. I don't think so. It took a long time to get this skill on this fairy, and it may or may not be useful, but... So, the special fountain will keep your special attack meter full, and you can basically use your special attack as much as you want. You may as well, because it lasts for what, a minute? So, whenever an objective shows up where I need special attack KOs, this is going to be very handy. Probably the cheapest way to approach this map, honestly. I've done nothing but special attacks to Volda, and his health is almost all gone. This is the this is the 7th one. I should do this after juggling an enemy for like a minute and just watch them get stuck to the ground. It finally wore off. There you go. Special attack cheese. And I could have done 2 more right after that. That's the crazy part. So if you ever have trouble fighting anything, you can just get Special Fountain Plus. And having the Plus version means I could have used that 2 more times if I wanted to. So you could just spend like 5 minutes spamming special attacks. Oh my goodness. I didn't get the A rank. Oops. It looks like when you move into the dark blue section, the KO requirement jumps to 1600. Aww. Good to know. I thought that was only for the red section, but I was wrong. Well, yeah. Well, I don't get that material, but we'll have to come back and get it later anyway. Okay, hook shots. Thankfully picked up one of those. So it's another King Daphnis map with 2 Skulltulas, and this time we don't have to pay attention to the Skulltula requirements. So that's good. Time to bring young Link back. Let's see if we can speed up our progress a little bit here. Not much variety in the characters I'm selecting tonight, but I think I better... I might have to wrap this up soon, because this is starting to get really tired all of a sudden. But then again, staying up this late is usually not a good idea to begin with. Oh jeez, I think if I leave you. Really? It's amazing that even worked. You know what? I'm just gonna leave Agatha for now. Let's see if she survives when I come back. Giant bosses are definitely be easy to run around with it. Yeah, I know, right? Because whenever you're doing a special attack, the weak point timer freezes, so it'll stay up. Great for the imprisoned, I bet. Too bad you couldn't combine that with anything else, like glass cannon. That'd be so cheap. Or no, you could get like 2 players to do that. One of them just keeps spamming Special Fountain Plus, and the other one goes glass cannon, just safely does whatever it wants in the background. Oh man. I kind of want to do that now, but I don't think there's anybody that can stand playing the game long enough for me to let that happen. Unfortunately. Well, may as well get young Link doing something useful, so let's get him to go over here. It took quite a few gratitude crystals to get that Special Fountain Plus skill. That wasn't even the one I wanted, but because she already had the traits for it, I was like, oh, okay, let's try and get this. And it was the base fairy that the game gives you, like the first one you can pick up, essentially. If I want Magic Fountain Plus though, oh boy, that's going to be a trick. I'm pretty sure it's 3 to 5 refreshes to get that skill. Which is fun. I'm gonna have to check the stream quality later, because my computer's going into high power mode, and I haven't done that before. Not for a long time, anyway. Probably should have given like Link the Special Fountain Plus Fairy. But I guess I just like glass cannon too much. Magic Thief. I actually better get there because these bomb shoes have some health. I think everything else blame the heat. Dark cast blue. I didn't even see that coming. I just dodged because I wanted to cancel the attack. Well, at least our allied base is safe. Took out all those enemies, jeez. I don't think I found the key, though. Oh, geez, I was about to bite the dust? Where is she? I want that material. Stupid healing captains doing more than they're supposed to. Okay. Right, where was I? I was checking for the keys, right? Both over here. Awesome. I'll keep King Daphne's back there because whenever a boss spawns on this map, it tends to be on the right side. More often than not. Yeah, I've got this on lockdown pretty much. As long as I don't mess up too much. The sculpture's in a place I don't recognize. Let's see, is it on this side? No. So now I have to go all the way around. Oh man, the key's over there? That sucks. I've got a lot to do. There it is. If they put that sculpture inside the keep, that would have been a dick move. Oh, the sculpture is here, but you can't get it until you complete the objective or get the key. It's like, come on, really? So I gotta tell young Link to stay here now, otherwise he'll wander back to the original place I sent him. And you're gonna go over here. There we go. I find it funny how when you first go to a keep, there's not that many enemies, but then as you defeat them, there's like easily up to 100 of them on screen. If it started off like that, capturing keeps would have been so easy. I'll tell King Daphnis to come over here, because I'm pretty sure his heart items are going to show up on these keeps. Which is kind of contradictory to what I was planning originally. Plans love to fall apart. So 1600k was the goal. Okay, it's probably the upper keep then. Young Link is in trouble. Oh, there's a separate Young Link on this map, not mine, they're talking about. I was a little worried for a second there. That must be for you, yep. Okay. So now, I'm actually going to get young Link to go over here instead. And I'll just take control of King Daphnis. Get that out of the way. Finish off the commander, and then young Link will take out the boss. But I need to make sure I have enough KOs first, so that's almost like another 280, 220. Never forget Ganondorf's one swing clear for anyone of the... Oh yeah! That's true. Ganondorf's C6 can completely clear keeps if it's positioned correctly and the enemies spawn just right. That's true. He's really good at that. I guess that's why Ganondorf is kind of good in general, because, like, I don't know about the Trident, because the Trident is so fast that they'll probably clear the keep almost as fast. Still trying to find useful applications of his other moves, though, like the C4, where he whips around his swords around him in like a 270-degree arc. It's kind of hard to find a good use for it, because the range isn't as good as it looks. The hitboxes are all wonky. Oh, look at that. That's where the boss was. It wasn't... It's right next to your base. Okay, that's what I should probably be basing it on. Oops, did I tell him going to base? Ganondorf in general is just really good. Probably not making my statement sound very poignant when I barely use them. Do this. weak point damage now. Yeah, that's true. When it started off in 1.0, the fact that it didn't have invulnerability kind of ruined it. It's like, if you use it, you're going to get punched for it. But now, yeah, like in C1... Well, no, he doesn't have invulnerability on C6. It's a C1 that they did that, right? Pretty sure. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. He kind of needs invulnerability frames though, because his moveset is a bit slower than the other characters. It's meant to emphasize his power. So I probably should use him at some point. I was actually missing a fair bit of hearts there. Man, I barely took damage on that map. That's kind of interesting. Usually doesn't happen. I've got this 8-bit code on, but I'm not even using it. Switch, I mean. Kind of a waste. So over here is... Ooh, nice. Enemies are hidden and must be revealed. Okay, let's do this first. When I first used the card and the song was playing, the Wind Requiem, it was off pitch, but then the second part that confirms the song was on pitch. That's weird. I'm pretty sure in Legends it wasn't like that, but I don't know. Oh, Linkle and Toon Link. Interesting. Let's go ahead with this. Actually, I want to use the Hero Sword. I'll have you as a backup in case I just get sick of it. Excuse me. C6 used to dread everything involving high-level enemies, yeah. Because it had hyper armor, but it didn't have invincibility frames where you just can't be hit. So you would absorb a lot of damage trying to go off that move. So, you know, good that they watch you to finish the attack, but not good for your rank. Dang, Zelda. Got it. I think she's done with this. Wow. She has a sliver. And she's done. Okay, let's find out right away which keeps have the treasures. Sage Keep, Faces Keep, and that keep. Okay, good. They're kind of like in a triangle. This is not the actual final battle. This is the last battle before you enter the red section. So there's actually like another battle before the final boss of this map. Because the Great Sea is different from the other adventure maps in which there's only 2 red stages in the entire game. Which is kind of interesting. What's even more interesting is that we seem to be fighting against characters that would normally be on our side. messengers. I just realized we're protecting messengers. I don't have to pay more attention to the messengers. Thankfully, the AI was kind of attracted to them for my characters I wasn't using. Actually, that would be a great opportunity to get meter. Yeah. Look at that. Now, I could just undermine everything and just stick a focus spirit for a while, but let's see how far this goes. I don't know why he has that. Like, if you press the strong attack button while the magic gauge is full, he just poses with a sword. I just remembered that was a thing, but I don't know what the point of it was. You got a sword. The deity sword. What are you gonna do with it? Man. I can't believe it got weakness much over that. It's ridiculous. It really can stand up to the constant sword games. It's ridiculous. Make them look like a submerged Hyrule. I don't think they succeeded in that respect, unfortunately. I mean, the whole idea was that you're going to go inside the Tower of Gods and do certain things, but that didn't come to pass. It looks like it on the map screen, but... Okay, one of these characters are gonna have to do something, because these messengers aren't getting anywhere. Oh man, look at me, I'm a messenger. Instead of going to my destination, I'm gonna capture this key. And there's a Skulltula out right now. Fine. Let's go get the Skulltula before it disappears. Is that a yeah. Or, well, it's not a pose for not having any special gauge. At least I don't think so. Maybe? Actually, no. Maybe you're right. It's like when you're just normal youngling when he puts on the Keaton mask and pretends to power up when it does nothing. I guess that's Fierce Deity Link's version. It's just, oh, I got a sword. What do you mean? I have no idea where this Skulltula is. It might be at the top left corner. It is. They should have put a treasure chest there. So, the other keys I need to capture are... Dang it, Link. Wow. Link lost a lot of health the last time I saw him. Glad I switched when I did, or else I would have missed him. Well, since Young Link is close, I probably should capture this keep. These messengers suck hard. Okay, Toon Link is going to go and help those messengers because they're not going anywhere. This guy is still here. Until I capture his base, he's not going to go to his objective, which is really annoying. You have an enemy messenger, you don't see them stopping in front of enemy keeps and trying to take them. No, they just go straight where they're supposed to go. But allied messengers? Ah, we're complicated. Kind of annoying. The heck? Whatever. I was in trouble again. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. This blink has been inside the base and kept these messengers from going anywhere. That's pretty sad. Now they're moving. Finally. Oh, goodness. All these reinforcements are useless, by the way. Okay, I guess I'll keep Toon Link by the base. Submerge Hyrule has the Temple of Time and the path leading to Ganon's castle. True. You count that portal that leads to that, I guess. Oh wait, was it the Tower of God? Yeah, the Tower of God did have that portal that led to the submerged Hyrule. What the? Darn it. There are so many commands I gotta give out on this map, it's kind of ridiculous. There's one messenger still not moving. I'm not surprised. Just give us full battlefield command, you absolute cowards. No kidding. Just simply tell the messengers, go here. Don't care what you're doing, go here. Problem solved. Those guys that are trying to stop the messenger, they never catch him. But no. That's too much. I just keep trying to imagine what these games would be like if they followed more of the whole Empires style of, you know, gameplay and strategy. But man, I think it would be pretty ridiculous, all the scenarios I'd have to try and think of, and might not be all that worth it. Oh, this guy finally moves. Ugh. Jeez, what a pain in the butt. Gates to the enemy base are closed. I will get in here soon. Ooh, Elemental Magician. Who is in there? Ganondorf. Yep. This is a perfect chance to use Elemental Magician, so we're gonna do it. Oh no! I forgot to get the key to the enemy base! Oh man, what a waste. I am ready to defeat the guy with an elemental advantage and just completely rip Ganondorf apart. And oops, you got the key to the enemy base. Well, there's no point in keeping it now. Wow, what a blunder. I'm so sad. You only get to use that once per map. Oh man, that really just deflated the jets. So 200k was later, and we can finally attack the enemy base. Yeah, I know, right? This map had so much going on. I'm a little surprised. Whoa! Oh, right. I forgot I told you to go get Okay, well, I guess we'll get young Link to go ahead and, do something. I guess we'll back up Winkle. I don't know what else to get him to do right now, so I guess I'll do that. Still sad about the Elemental Magician waste. Yeah, that move right there. That's the one I have a hard time even good use for with Ganondorf. Where he just swings his sword wildly around him. Oh, what the hey, let's just burn it. It'll probably take another minute if I don't. Boss is over there. I might still have enough room to do something with this. They won't get here in time, but we'll try anyway. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, that actually kind of scared me. He just came out of nowhere. Oh, good. I can stall. Oops. Wait, the gauge is empty, but he's not adding to the meter. Oh, for freak's sake, stop that. Oh, what? Only the blade portion counts? This is gonna get annoying real fast. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this the normal way. Apparently, Fierce Demon Link has a hard time hitting that. Nice. This Ganondorf, or Phantom Ganon, is actually going to take... What was that? Oh, you unlucky bastard. I feel bad for this guy. Oh, he's still alive. What the heck is with that camera swirl after? Whoa. Okay. Almost 2,000 KOs there. Jeez. Oh, that was rather entertaining. Also, looks like we're back to square one on why Fierce Demon holds his sword up like that. Yeah, I know. I was spamming Song of Time so it frees the magic gauge long enough for me to bring his weak point gauge out, but I would attack the sphere and his sword would pass right through it and I take damage. It's just dumb. It's like the one character that the whole tennis thing doesn't work with. The light beams can't hit it. Wow, I was actually running out of time there. I only had about a minute left to get the A rank. Interesting. Yeah, you can still play the Song of Time even though you have no SP to convert. Oh, wait, I guess I want the outfit. Defeat 1,000 enemies before the rogue forces do. King Daphne's only. Oh, as your first character, anyway. No, I'm relying on young Link way too much. Let's get Girahim in the mix. Just give him something to do. I dare you to play the next stage, which is just a Termina. Oh. Do I even have that? I'm not sure. I think I only have one of the 3, like, map theme variations for that one, because I only visited it. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only one I have. Oh, this is gonna be creepy as F. Oh, man. This is going to be kind of weird, because it's a short variation of everything. Ow. Nothing like a song that's kind of cheerful at first, but has this looming doom about it in the background. I haven't actually played the Majora's Mask map yet, so I haven't unlocked the other song variations. Which is kind of unfortunate, because they're good. I like them. Especially the one with the synth song in it. I wish they'd bring back the Sun song. It was actually a pretty cool concept. Oh right, I gotta defeat these guys to get more enemies to show up. Well, consider you're not dare accepted. Oh my goodness. Really? Freaking Wizrow. Day 2 was your favorite? Yeah. Kind of is mine too. It still somehow manages to capture the whole, oh, it's raining today feeling. Wait a second, wasn't this map really good for leveling up on? If I remember? Because I remember hearing about a stage on the Great Map where if you just do nothing but defeat the Dark Lanas, you get enough experience to gain like 3 or 4 levels. Maybe. Especially since they're leaving themselves wide open like this. Well, I don't think it's as good as it used to be. Oh, gosh dang it, Wizrow. Pain in the butt. Wizrow needs to go. Ha! You can die from a distance. Okay, I kind of like what I did there. Whoa, jeez. Oh, you thought we missed? Oh, we'll just circle around. Blades are sentient. Oh, good Orlanas. You can't just bully them like normal? Really? Is that how it works? So I have to let them get ahead in the KO race, then start slaughtering them? That affected the amount of spirits you gain. What? I used a get-up attack for invincibility frames. What is the world coming to? Then again, you get 20 minutes on this stage, so that's actually a lot. Wow. I almost cleared the stage in one go, just like that. Seems in that mess somewhere. Holy crap! How many enemies? Wait, was Sia about to do something? Oh my goodness. She tried to do something, but then the stage ended. Maybe her AI wasn't broken for once. I guess we won't know. I guess I'll just try and see if we can research this map. I'm sure there's a best leveling spot that's not as, you know, ridiculous as the one where you have to reset constantly. Just gonna throw it on the ground. I don't even think Gimmick got one single level, and he was the one doing the most of the damage to the Lanas, but you might be right. Oh, of course. This is the final battle. We got Zant, Gimmick, Ganon, Ganondorf, Blins, or Big Blins as they're called. So pretty much light characters are what you want here. So Daphnis is going to lead with his Heartstrong. I guess we'll throw Medley in here and actually give her a strong weapon this time. And how about Sheik using this? There. She's part light, so it works. Oh, right. Well, consider your challenge cleared. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to change the music for something better. Oops. We're gonna hear it anyway, so maybe we should just have... Oh, no, Eclipse of the Moon and Eclipse of the World are different. Yeah. It really sucks how they took out, like, half of the variation, like, half of the songs that played in the game. You know, the variations that play depending on what situation you're in. The music doesn't shift like that anymore. It makes me sad. But, alas, what can we do about it? I'm gonna have to use all three of my characters pretty craftily here, because there's 3 barrier keeps. So, you know what that means. We're gonna have to capture all 3 at the same time, so we don't extend this to forever. Which means I'll get Sheik to go to the keep that I need her to go. We'll use our 8-bit ladder until we slaughter these dudes. You used to like having music change when you stepped into a base? Yeah, me too. Like, it kind of still does, but only if you step into an enemy base, and only in certain stages. Like, there's a slight change in the instruments playing, but in the Wii U version, there'd be changes when you're, like, say, for example, when you pause the game, you get a more chill version of the theme that you're playing. So that was kind of cool. gonna have to capture this quick because there's 2 barrier specialists, but sometimes you don't get enough time to stop both of them, so I just capture the keeps with the barrier still up, take a little damage, but get it done. And don't worry about it. Okay, Medley's in her keep, so we can now do this. I guess Medley will go here next. Difference can go here next. Oh, and I guess I could also tell Sheik to go here next. So many commands. I haven't had to use the feature so much before. Now they're forcing you to use it, kinda, if you want to be efficient anyway. Another chest. This one I can't open. What you got? The key? Yes. Where'd this dinosaur come from? Okay, well, I guess you can just die as soon as you appeared. Ambush troops along with Ganondorf's forces have appeared in multiple keeps. Oh, that's why! Would have been nice to have that message earlier, huh? Random dino fills just came out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to tell King Daphnis to come down here. Get that. I mean, I guess this music's pretty fitting, because all they would have done is played, like, the Ganondorf version, and then it would have switched to this version as soon as Ganon appeared. So, may as well. Haven't been using these yet. I love it. So let's try and see if we can get something set up here. There's really no reason to do this, ever. I'm gonna keep playing the Nocturne of Shadow and see if I can actually activate darkness. I don't know what the requirement is exactly, but I think Ganondorf's actually going to perish before it activates, because he's jittering around a lot. Wow. Did you see how fast he went flying? What was that? That was wacky. It's like he teleported over to that corner to perish. That was kind of funny. Oh man, this lighting. Shoot to have a captain's degree in music with a major in stepladder. I don't know, maybe it's just a fitting choice in general. After all, ladders can be pretty dangerous as a weapon, depending on what they're made out of. Kind of impractical and unwieldy, but I'm not bashing the idea. The 8-bit stepladder, which actually kind of got used as a bridge, I don't know about that one. Wow. Get him. My goodness. So much damage. He even tried to block and it wasn't enough. And that's why dual element weapons are so good. So good. Even if it's a ladder. Technically, I don't need to block at this point. some reason I couldn't switch until the slow motion stopped happening. It's kind of funny. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way... Did I actually get every... I'm pretty sure I got every treasure chest to appear. Apparently not. Okay. We'll help with the boss then. How many treasure chests showed up in this map? Is it 4? Well, I still need KOs anyway, so maybe I should actually... Ooh, wow. A lot of enemies here. This is perfect. Jeez. Some darkness again. Okay, looks like we finally got a wrap up. Wait, why did Ganon move all the way up there? Huh. Okay. It's getting kind of weird. Man, that's pretty much every heart item on this map completed. Almost, actually. Not quite. Oh, you're both dead. I could still build up more cables if I want to. What's the point? Okay, let's resume where we left off. So we haven't used the hook shot or the boomerang yet on Ganon. And we don't want him in the allied base, because then he can just tear away at the gauge over time, which is not pretty fair at all. I think he's pretty much restricted to his Fury Horn now. As long as he doesn't do that. Take a moment. Actually, I should start attacking him and get enough magic to lower his defense. Perfect. There you go. Excuse me? What the heck was that? It's like the weirdest cheat ever. He went underground purposely to make it impossible for me to hit his weak point. That was weird. Don't activate, don't activate. Gosh dang it. I could have one-rounded him if I didn't... Oh, never mind, I just did. Ducked underground so low that I couldn't hit him for no reason. I was scared for a second there, thinking, is he out of bounds? Oh, that would have been hilarious. The perfect defense. You got it. That there's no way you can hit him if he just goes underground. I'd kind of be a little afraid if bosses were that smart all the time. That took quite a while, but we finally finished. Well, we finished at least beating the map, the Dark Ruler, but we haven't finished getting everything. I'd like to say I'm probably close to 90% done with this map. There's still a few stages I haven't done yet. So aside from the Skulltulas, and there's a lot of Skulltulas on this map. I think there's like 30 or 40? I don't remember the exact number, but there's a lot. Enough to complete 2 pictures, I'm sure. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 32. Yeah, there's probably 32 on this map. So it's quite the number. I could be wrong. It just seemed like there's an awful lot of Skulltulas. I ended up hitting 90 Skulltulas way sooner than I thought. So I think that marks 3 maps I've beaten, or maybe 2. It's gonna make it harder to get the gratitude crystals I want, but eh. Thus ends the story. This ends the story. Should get some medals, or a medal. Oh, after this. Let's see, I will not do that right now. We're gonna get rid of that because I'm going to not see that weapon for a while. There we go. 8 fairies. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't get a medal. Okay, I guess since there's just a little bit of time left, I'll try 84, yeah. So let's see, what's left to do? There's a cup there, yeah, there's like some clothing I gotta pick up. 2 of them, 3 of them. There's one more heart container on a map I haven't unlocked yet. And there's 6 Skulltulas? 7. 7 Skulltulas. Most of them are the second. So once I pick all those up and also finish the stages I haven't played yet and got their rewards, we're done. But for now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get a little boost to my food stock and also experience. Let's see. Who could use a boost in experience? I guess... Wait, I need to use someone who opposes their element, so Phi might be the best for this. Or no, wait. We're fighting Dark Medley, so a dark character works best for this, actually. Ganondorf. Let's try Ganondorf. I'm going to bring out... Oh. Okay. May have to work on Ganondorf's weapons. First... Oh. Yeah, see, this is what I've been working on before I started, so many more characters have their badges now, but anyway. Real quick, I'm just going to drop this. This is going to eliminate a lot of material drops and make it so that I get like 8 drinks on this map, if I do it right. So let's see. There we go. Never really headed to the north or the southeast Triforce Island either. Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of ignored them, unfortunately. Whether it was on purpose or not, I honestly can't say. Let's change to BGM. Wait, how do you return it to normal? Oh yeah, X, there you go. So the plan is wait a few seconds, then chip away. The idea is to get the magic troops to show up first, then get a medley to split, because a lot of messages are going to show up and these guys won't afterwards. The main reason we're beating them is because we want magic right away. So we want you to split, then we get the third one over here. We want you to split as well. Good. Drag them over here. Wait for the others to gather. Just activating Focus Spirit causes them to split. Jeez. And look at the food drop. I'm experienced too. The damage I'm taking doesn't really matter at this point because just look at how fast this is. So, if you ever wondered why I have like hundreds of that hot springs water or whatever you get from Medley, this is why. Because you can literally finish this map in about a minute or two. And if you activate Focus Spirit, you get a better chance of getting like the rare stuff. Ravio have his stuff yet? He has his attacks, yeah. I don't think I'll be able to do this map with him, but I could try. Yeah, 5 of the gold and then 3 silvers. So if you're lucky, it always equals 8. I guess I could try Ravio. I haven't really tried Ravio or Yuga. You can go a little bit longer. Just a bit longer. It's the one morph syndrome. Let's see. Oh, there's a weapon over there. I'm gonna need to get that. Oh, thankfully I picked up another hook shot. There we go. I'm gonna have to beat up 3 bosses, though. Versus Twilight. Versus Beast would be better. Oh well. Unfortunately, they've only just started picking up weapons, so they're not going to do too much in terms of damage. But yeah, they have all their attacks. I'll kind of show it off in a bit. Getting their weapons are going to become a priority, though. Gold food for everybody, yeah. The problem with that method of gathering food is that it's only going to be for one type. So the only reason you're doing this is if you need that particular gold food, and you'll have to find a different map for a different kind. So there's a couple of maps where that applies, but not enough that lets you get every type that easily. Because if they did, then yeah, fairy food would be no problem. So let's see. Oh, I can't check that unless I switch the character. That's annoying. There's no way to check the other characters unless you switch to them and then pause, which is dumb. So if we look at Ravio real quick, we see that we have all the attack and none of the gold ones are activated because I ran out of materials while trying to do it. Same thing here. Definitely same thing here. In fact, I didn't even finish this tree because the material that makes those bronze badges I was running out of. So, yeah. And as for Yuga, his badge tree is actually a little less complete. But again, I was able to get all their attacks no problem, so that was the important thing. As for how much they're going to help on this map, I can't say, because the Imprisoned is trying to hit you with lightning right off the bat. so that's great. Now, Yuga's a character I really haven't used much. I've seen how he plays, and I know his strong attack is godly, but I get the feeling once I start playing with him, he's probably going to become one of my favorites, because kind of like Ganondorf, he emphasizes power. A little bit on the silly side, I guess. I mean, his voice is definitely, you know, presumptuous or something. It's going to be hard to find which attack works best for bosses. So it looks like we're going to have to find what's what. I'll drop a barrier, actually, because it will passively drain the bosses. Oh wow, that quick charge. Let me go use it in the most optimal spot. Right around here. If Ganon doesn't push me away, jeez. Poor fairy didn't even get to... We didn't even see it. Actually, we better save that for last. Where's he imprisoned? What? Where'd he go? Oh, he followed Ganondorf. Oh, that's not good. Man, you can take out the imprisoned's feet so quickly. Well, I won't be able to use this for much anything else, so... Guess I'll take out some blins. Oh, great, Phantom Ganon's here too. That was actually good. I managed to hit Ganon, even though, you know... I'm surprised, even though they're stuck with their level 1 weapons, they're actually doing a lot more damage than I expected them to. Stop your battle and keep your distance from Ganon. It's kind of too late to do that. Come on. I like how the game's telling you to stop battling the bosses and get away. Whoa! Did I just break one of his appendages by attacking him? What? That's weird. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Oh man, that attack looks amazing for crowds and stuff. He wasn't much of a final boss, but his final form was pretty good. I have actually not seen that. And this is funny, because I actually own Link Between Worlds. Like, I got it as a gift. And I played through about 90% of it, but I didn't finish the last boss. I feel bad. There's so much to focus on here, and... Oh, actually, you know what? Time's not on our side. I just realized. So we kind of need to not screw around here too much. Okay, Ganon's ready to be damaged now. Wrong item. I'll leave the imprisoned for last, because he's kind of a pain in the neck. Oh god, no! Gosh. I can't believe I still managed to hit him in that state. See, those are some attacks that can actually put you in down state, which is really annoying. Okay, I managed to get one of the bosses down. He dropped a weapon, of course. What you doing? Ah! Let's keep draining their health, shall we? It's mostly for the imprisoned, because I know he's got like 1,000,000 health. Wow. I can't believe I was this close to being maybe Ganon is in the handless stocks? I don't know. Wait! Hold on a second! How did they knock down the intrusion? Oh, they must have broken his toad while I was off screen. That's why he's so damaged. It makes sense. On purpose you take a hit here. Oh, if I can just break his last tail, there we go. I'm gonna use a special attack just to make sure my partners there don't steal the KO for themselves. There we go. That wasn't so bad, actually. It's probably not going to be nearly as easy if I choose a harder map, because they need their higher level weapons to really do much. Oh, I probably should have watched Yuga's victory animation. It's not much. The paintings don't seem to mean much if they don't actually have the portraits they're supposed to have, if you ask me. Ooh. That's a weapon worth appraising, because do you want the heart power or do you want the augment skill? Exchange it for that. Oh, and that. Great C outfit. Okay, and let's get this weapon. Maybe this will be what we end up with things. Ooh, C chart for this, right? Yeah. And the crane arm. There we go. Have a showdown between hero and imp. Sure, what do you say? Oh, look, he's by himself. This'll be hard. Not. Yeah, I think this will be the last map, and then we'll just call it a night. It's night? It's pretty much morning at this point. It's so late. I'm struggling this day awake. Oh no, it is a full-fledged map with barrier keeps and everything. Fighting has begun in various locations. You know what that means? Hylian captains are gonna flee left and right, and they're all gonna be screaming while they do it. Yay, Tinker's taking along too! Can't imagine it'll be much use for the enemy though. Item transporter. Get in here! Wow, okay. I like where this is going. I'm Gyarados that's trying to ignore me and run. I love it. Don't like how these guys are completely trying to destroy Yuga though. That's not cool. They're starting to flee. Hylian Captain is fleeing! They just cannot keep up. Who would have thought that they would just use all-purpose bait for the fish? Well, based on their voice, they're probably like, you know, they're fish that just kind of don't really care what kind of bait they get. They're like, you know. They probably don't really have much preference. I mean, who else is going to throw them bait if it's not Young Link or Toon Link in that game? I remember what a pain it was to fill up the map in Wind Waker. You had to really go out of your way to do that. Getting all that bait. There was what? 20-something map squares? I think there was way more. Man, how many killing captains have fled already? There's still so many. Oh, wow. I didn't think I'd be capturing this keep so quickly. Excuse me. Where the heck did you come from? May as well get the other barrier keep. We'll just take these barrier fairies and let them free. They don't even have to fulfill their purpose. Maybe. Let's see. There's an insane number of enemies in that keep, and I, like, captured it instantly. Kinda weird. More captains fleeing still. Do they have to give you that message every single time a captain flees? I mean, why have this many Hylian captains if they can be beaten this quickly? Other than to annoy the player with their... What? After all of those Hylian captains flee, one of them started capturing a keep, apparently. Oh, actually, I gotta block this. Whenever, like, Tingle C5 has an incredibly huge hitbox, so it can hit you, whether you're behind them or in front of them. Ooh. Nope. Impa's in trouble. Uh-oh. I might need to go back there very soon. A gold sculpture has appeared. Oh my goodness. Let's just review. If Zelda flees, it's over. Impa is kind of inconsequential. Okay. I'll try. Let's see if I can try. Ah! Wow, nick of time. Yeah, 49 bait. Oh, wow! Oh, the map was 7 by 7? Ooh. So even if you had a full bag of bait, you'd still have to buy more. Because every time you buy bait, you get 3 pieces, right? 369, 369, 36. Yeah, your bait bag had like 8 slots, I think. Something like that. Where's that Skulltula? Oh no, it's on the other side of that keep, isn't it? Which means I have to go the long way because it's closed. Oh wait, hold on. Don't run, don't run. Wait, it's not there. Uh-oh. I actually don't know. Oh, it's right here. You kidding me? Wow. I almost lost that Skulltula, and I feel horrible. For 27. Oh, there was 9 slots. Yeah, I mean, I haven't actually played the Wind Waker in like 3, maybe 4 years, so I don't quite remember. I just do remember that it was a lot. It was kind of excessive, but very helpful if you manage to do it, because keeping track of which islands you need to go to, much easier when you can see them. Oh wait, I better beat him before his wears off. Oh, really? Oh, I wore off. Oh well. Or did it? What? You saw that, right? He still dropped 2 materials even though the effect disappeared. Well, he's... That's pretty cool. Okay, so at the very least I managed to pick up all the weapons from the map. I've gotten just about every single heart container. Well, now I have, because I did the stage I was missing it on. Or did I? Did I even look for the heart container on here? Uh-oh. I think I forgot it. I think I forgot it. Let's see if I did. It's having too much fun there. Oh no, that's a keeper. Let's get rid of that. Majora's Mask. How many Majora's Masks can you have? Wait, you could also play a minigame with the mapfish later if you have the bow? I did not know that. That? Yeah, I missed the heart container. Go me! That's what happens when you have too much fun, I guess. So now, at this point, I have 86%, so I think like another hour or so, and I'll have that map wrapped up. He'd leap out of the water, and you would shoot him to knock the kinks out of his back. Wow! How strong are those fish? An arrow straight into the gut is going to remove the kinks from their back. Oh my goodness. Wow. Gotta say, that was actually fun. I gotta fit in more time in between and brush up on like the materials and stuff so I can get everything all collected faster and better. Oh, you know what? Just before I go, I'm going to... Where'd I put them? I want to see if I can get my amiibo stuff handled. Where'd I put them? I know I had them around here. Come on, I have them around here. Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to get this done. There. I knew I still had him. Okay, so let's see if I can get this to work. 100 amiibo taps aren't gonna tap themselves, you're right. Truth be told, I should have started off by doing this so that I could rescan another 5, since it's already the next day. But, no, you know. Versus Sheik, I get a 8-bit stepladder. Next is Zelda. And I get Green Rapier Plus, not bad. Next is Link. Okay, now let's see if these work. I think the way it works is you... Hey, it does work. That was Wolf Link just now. And yeah, I did get a weapon from Midna. Cool. And finally, I have a Toon Link, so let's try that. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll check the gallery. Let's see how much progress I make. Dang it. Very nice to know you'll have to do this before you start the game sometimes. Is there anything good on here? There's a potential skill. Compatriot, legendary, nothing. Okay, good, we can move on. Okay, let's go to the gallery. Medalists. So, let's see what I'm missing. I don't... Oh, this is probably complete legend mode on the hero difficulty. Nowhere near finishing that yet. 113 illustrations. I've only got 1. I've been playing this game for so long and I've only got 1. Isn't that funny? Oops. Let me get closer to the mic. Yeah, I only have 1 so far. 100. I've got 41 scans. So that leaves me another 49. Well, actually, that leaves me another 59. My math is horrible because I'm so tired. This one, I am definitely far away from. Oh my gosh. Every type of fairy skill. Oy. Every kind of badge. Every kind of mixture. I don't know how I'm going to figure out this one, because I think you have to have every mixture unlocked before you can start getting this, and I haven't scrolled through the list. Don't know what this is. Or that, or that. Focus Spirit bonuses, found a companion fairy. A rank. These are all adventure mode related. 150. No, I'm not even close to 150 yet. 200. 255. Acquired all medals. There are people who have this medal already. It's kind of crazy. Good old Wolf Link amiibo, yeah. I planned on playing Twilight Princess at some point, so I saw it on sale, and I'm like, I may as well pick it up. Yeah, there's still a lot to go when it comes to illustrations. Like, I'm close to completing a couple, but I haven't gone back to, like, legend mode to get all those other Skulltulas. This is the only one I completed. The rest are missing all sorts of pieces. This one I don't even have, I haven't even started. It's probably Majora's Mask or Laurel. Those are like the 2 maps I haven't started. Or Master Quest. Either one. Yeah. And there's even some music I'm still missing. Like, these 2 I know what they are, but it'll take a while to get them. And, anything else? No? No, those are the only 2 I'm missing. Yeah, I forgot. There is a medal for dying to a cucko. That's true. I never knew this until I played, like, on the Wii U version. I was playing a DLC map where within, I think, a minute, a summoner appears, they summon cuckos, and because the DLC on the Wii U version was so unbalanced, they peck you once and you lost like 20 hearts or something stupid. So I was just like doing the stage like normal because I didn't know this is something that could happen, right? And then next thing I know, I'm dead. I'm like, how did I die? Next thing I know, a medal pops up saying, die to a cucko. I'm like, I died to cuckos? And the second time around, I learned, oh, geez, they're summoning cuckos? What the hell is this? And sure enough, I get pecked by another one, and there goes, like, more than half my health, so... yeah. That's how I learned about that medal. What a funny way to learn about a medal. Jeez. Just the last bit of F3 before I go. I guess I'll try to see if I can, get an idea of what fairies I want to try and work on next, because this one is where I want it right now. Obviously, there's still more skills I can give it, but just getting Material Master on it was a pain in the butt, and now there's all these. Like, every single one of these skills is going to require gratitude crystals to grab, because all 5 of those stats have to be 225 or 255, which is pretty much maxed out, and you only have 99 levels to max them out. If you're short by even 1 point on either one of these stats, you're screwed. And trying to get all the skills on one fairy, like, look at this. I'd have to refresh this fairy 4 times to even try and get this skill. It's like, damn. That is intense. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should save this for later, because this stuff is meticulous as all heck. Come to think of it. Although, some of these other fairies I picked up, they might be closer to certain skills that maybe I want to think about getting. Like this one is only 1 refresh away from getting this. I think this is Extreme Crush Plus. This is the one that brings out Link Point gauges, I've heard, which sounds useful, but I've never seen it in action. The other stuff is, you can pretty much tell what it does. Shockwave, weapon drop rate, yeah. This skill I definitely want to work on getting, because at some point I'm going to need to start finding a way to grind rupees. Haven't actually unlocked it yet. I don't know if it just moves up the rupees like 1... what's the word I'm looking for? I keep thinking of Geomancy when I think of level. Like, it turns all green rupees into blue rupees, or blue rupees into yellow rupees, or, you know, that kind of thing. And stack it with a rupee fairy on Laurel map with the rupee effect going on. Yeah, that'd be a great way to get some actual cash. And the mix. I think they stack, I don't know. Yeah, I'll save this for later. I can't I can't get meticulous right now. It's time to go to sleep. 2:35. Ugh. Oh man. Well, I hope you guys got to have some fun, I wonder. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Had some fun. And Tetsuo, hope you get to enjoy the game when you get it. And Super Luigi, try to have yourself a great morning, night. I'm not sure what time it is over there, but I'm sure it's late. Anybody else who watch this, have yourselves a good one. Oh man, I need to stop dragging myself ragged on these streams. Ugh. I also have to work on my stream commands so I don't have to, oops, break stuff to stop it. Oh, I'm such a wreck.